How is it going today? Lord, my name is Dwayne.
My name's Jasmine.
We're Dwayne and Jazz. Today we have for you Goku versus Superman, Dragon Ball versus DC Comics, Death Battle.
Did they do one of these?
I think we got to 3. I think they did it 3 different times.
Did we?
Yeah, so I guess they're updating it. I think this is their most viewed.
Power levels.
This is their most viewed like battle. Goku versus Superman. Everybody in all of nerddom is like, who would win a fight between Goku and Superman?
Yeah,
East versus the West.
I'm already on Goku's side.
I know, right? Because Jasmine, we're gonna talk later. Jasmine hates Superman. Hates, and we're gonna delve deep in this one, okay? Don't even say it. There's a reason. So we're gonna get into that then. If you guys have any reactions, you follow social media in the link in the show. Don't forget to
subscribe.
Let's dive on in.
He said, I got Ultra Instinct now.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
It's time to answer.
Yeah, I love seeing him do that.
We're examining Superman's extensive mainline comic book canon. Given Dragon Ball Super's contentious continuities, we'll include all 3 just
added
thorough,
Dragon Ball
plus
Super
Dragon Ball
stuff.
Heroes.
Yeah. And that.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and
Dragon Ball
Isn't that the
Heroes?
card game?
Yeah.
Okay.
A death battle. Far away, in an enchanted land, an old master found a boy and marveled at his uncommon strength.
Gohan.
This is the story of Son Goku.
Chances are, if you've watched some localized anime, you can
have the story here.
Inspired by martial arts films and his wife's interest in Chinese culture, Akira Toriyama crafted the story and the character that would define generations to come.
Dragon Ball! Kakarot was born a low-class Saiyan on the planet Vegeta, narrowly escaped its destruction by Frieza, and was raised on Earth by happy old Grandpa Gohan.
Not just raised, but trained. Gohan began Goku's teachings in martial arts, which he would find to be his true calling under the guidance of Master Roshi. Specifically, he learned the Kame-sen and Ryu style, which focuses on discipline and tenacity, both of which strongly define Goku's character.
The more he learned, the more he wanted to improve. This little low-class monkey boy would prove that hard work and dedication can beat raw talent. Within just a few years, he was so strong, the only worthy teachers left were gods.
And they were already in heaven.
But mostly gods. When you're training to dodge lightning, you know you're a few leagues over everyone else.
He did have a slight advantage. Saiyans are naturally superhuman. They also take
get stronger with every fight.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Very, very literally.
Yes.
Almost unfair how much of a boost in power they get after they're hurt.
While Saiyans like Vegeta may have abused this trait, it suits Goku. No matter how many times you knock him down, he will get back up, stronger than before.
It helps that he knows so many cool combat moves, like the Kamehameha!
Yes.
Powerful technique that focuses one's ki into a single point.
I used to be in the bathroom.
I think everybody pretended at least once.
To master, but Goku got it in like 5 seconds.
It's incredibly versatile, with over 50 different variations. For example, Goku can curve the beam after firing, or even shoot it from his feet.
But unlike most Saiyans, he doesn't just use ki to blow shit up. Moves like the Solar Flare, Energy Landmine, and God Bind require a lot more strategy and planning.
Because while Goku isn't exactly book smart, he is a genius when it comes to martial arts. He doesn't just train to conquer his opponents, but to conquer himself.
He's also got some different moves, like trapping you in a rice cooker.
Well, pretty much any container could be used for the mop of a ceiling technique.
Then there's Kaioken, aka instant steroids. Goku multiplied his power by 20 with it before, and in a movie, he even got it up to times 100. What a badass!
The Genki Dama, or Spirit Bomb, is potentially his strongest attack, but it requires considerable time. Unlike instant transmission, which is a teleport that's instant. The way it works is Goku detects another person, like a sort of beacon, then teleports to their location by launching himself through an alternate dimension where time stands still. Yes, according to the Daizenshuu guidebook, it's a dimension hop. You can actually see this
that's the first time I heard that,
movies and games.
And the dubs wanted us to think it shot Goku's molecules around at light speed.
That's what I
That's what I thought too.
The dubs did more than that. In fact, early dubs of Dragon Ball Z tried to rewrite Goku as a Superman figure. Even his famous speech on Namek about being the light in the darkness was originally about him coming to terms with his Saiyan heritage, accepting his anger and pride, avenging his people by defeating Frieza, and declaring himself the Super Saiyan.
Hell yeah. If there's any scene that deserves the word epic, it's when he went gold.
Yes.
Super Saiyan and its sequels all have
no eyebrows.
multipliers. But they threw us for a loop by turning Goku into a god.
Yes.
Saiyan God certainly changed things up.
Yes.
Goku gained Divine Ki, a pure form of Ki unspoiled by mortal hands. Unlike normal Ki, it can't be detected and appears to have healing properties.
Kinda like Senzu beans. Did you know one Senzu has so much healing juice it can regenerate a person's lost limbs? They're missing out.
God Goku reached a level of power that could compete with the greatest of deities, nearly shattering the whole universe with a single clash on his first go. Dragon Ball's cosmology is unique. This model is said to be an accurate depiction of Universe 7, but there's a wrinkle there. When all of humanity went to heaven,
Because Boo went boozer.
Fidel commented that heaven is just as large as a universe, and the Daizenshuu backs her up.
And that's heaven, big planet.
So let's scale things up with that in mind. Doing so would make Universe 7 over 1,500 times larger than our own observable universe.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And Goku could destroy that much the first time he went God. And he didn't lose that power. He learned how to use it even better, even in base form. Now, imagine how much stronger he became when he stacked Super Saiyan on Super Saiyan God and became Super Saiyan Blue.
Super Saiyan God.
So much.
Yeah, not saying that.
Super Saiyan
Or
God, Super
he trained
Saiyan.
with some
Right.
almighty angels. Or when he perfected the blue hairdo and stacked Kaioken on top of that.
Goku has certainly performed great feats with God Ki, breaking through his time stop by forcing himself into the future, holding off Infinite Zamasu, who was a sentient timeline,
Oh my
defeating
God.
Jiren, who shook the entire world of Void by just walking.
He even tried out Hakai, the destruction god move
Man, I was so
that
happy
knows
at that
you out of
moment.
existence.
Yes.
Being and
I
your
was so
soul
happy.
erased from all of time and space.
Culminating in his greatest form, Ultra Instinct.
Grown Goku
We all saw the
isn't a
news like,
normal transformation. It's a state of mind. Ultra Instinct is the highest peak of martial arts.
I was like, let's go.
Making optimal choices because you're in the zone. Doing without thinking.
Something Goku has always been trained to do. Technically, it can be used in any form, but when perfected, autonomous Ultra Instinct makes you untouchable. No matter what comes his way, Goku will automatically dodge, block, and counter to the best of his ability, even pushing his body well beyond his physical limits. So far beyond, in fact, Ultra Instinct can summon a massive avatar to defend him when his own body.
Okay, I didn't see that.
That sounds
spoiler.
really intense.
It is.
Well, we're
which is why
anime
he's developed
only.
infinite
Yeah, I know, right?
versions of it for specific uses. It's extremely difficult to maintain the full form for long.
Until you get to Dragon Ball Heroes, aka Dragon Ball fanfiction gone Kaioken times 1,000.
Yes.
Technically a different continuity, CC Goku is functionally a stand-in for the mainline Goku. His history and powers are the same, making his story just as much of a what-if scenario as the multiple super continuities. The only real difference is Toriyama's not really involved.
This Goku used instant transmission to teleport through time and dimensions. He outsped a god who could see the future. He defeated Dark King Fu, who was gonna rewrite the entire universe.
See, like, how is
Hell,
Superman gonna do
series
this?
even makes GT cool.
Like-
Xeno Goku can break space-time just by going Super Saiyan 4.
Looking back at that goofy monkey boy chopping wood and punching dinosaurs,
Yeah.
it's almost overwhelming to think about how far Goku has come, how much he's had to face.
But no matter the challenge, he takes it head-on and pushes through.
Showing everyone, everywhere, how to go even further beyond.
All right.
Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive. It's a bird.
It's a plane. No. Superman.
Jeez, just a locomotive?
Whatever, man.
People in the 40s needed bigger imaginations.
Born on the far-off world of
Krypton.
the infant Kal-El was sent to Earth by his parents, narrowly escaping Krypton's destruction. Raised by farmers as Clark Kent, he eventually became Superman, champion of the oppressed, the man of tomorrow.
If you've only seen the movies, forget him. Comic book Clark's not the perfect Boy Scout.
I wanna see him in
He's
Omni-Man.
Definitely not Jesus. Wait, weren't the guys who made him Jewish?
Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster were sons of Jewish immigrants and grew up in a time when anti-Semitism went largely unchallenged.
And then that ugly mustache showed up.
Understandably seeking escape from some truly terrifying horrors, the pair
Yeah.
created Superman to be a simple solution to overwhelming problems.
I like the
A
reason
hero
it was
who can
created.
defeat any
Yeah.
evil
Yeah.
by just punching it. Hell yeah, that's how I live my life.
After almost 9 decades, Superman has been many things. At the core, his story is one of a refugee, a child who lost his home, left to the mercy of alien people. This new world accepted him, raised him, gave him a new home, because helping others in need is the right thing to do. That's why he became a superhero, the first superhero.
Everything's gotta start
Oh,
somewhere, but
the
he was the
Justice
first one to
League.
really take off. I mean, not literally. It took a while, actually, before he learned how to fly.
In fact, when Clark discovered his Kryptonian heritage, he struggled to accept it and subconsciously developed mental blocks, severing him from his true power, which he would uncover throughout his life.
He's strong enough to shoulder press the weight of the Earth for 5 days straight, or crush coal into perfectly cut diamond.
That's not how that works.
He's fast enough to reach the edge of the universe in seconds, or even break the bonds of infinity. Wait, he can do all that, but Batman can punch him out? Really?
You're probably thinking of Elseworld stories outside main canon like Dark Knight Returns. It's a good question though. Superman's powers have fluctuated over time for a variety of reasons. However, for Death Battle, we take the characters at their best.
Yeah, like how his breath is so powerful he can sneeze away a solar system, or blow air cold enough to freeze ghosts.
Speaking of,
Freeze ghosts.
doesn't just see walls. He can see through your own body and mind to examine your soul.
And yet, he can't see through lead. That's okay though, he can just burn through it with his face. Since he gets his power from the yellow sun, his heat vision burns with the fire of a star. And if beams aren't enough, he can blast it out of his whole body for a super flare. It used to totally drain him, but he's learned how to control it.
Simply put, Superman's powers
Batman got a plan to defeat him.
My favorite example
I just need prep time.
I just need prep time.
I'll give you the prep.
Miracle Machine from memory, or punched Brainiac so hard every version of him felt it through all of time.
Damn.
Or when he gained
Imagine you another time.
through only 5 minutes of reading.
What happened?
And then successfully performed
Damn.
surgery.
Nice. My favorite example is when he smelled brownies in North Dakota from orbit.
Even beyond his powers, Superman is no novice when it comes to the intricacies of battle.
He's trained in Kryptonian martial arts, which uses Chi, or as they call it, Shriar. He even got summoned to Asgard to fight demons with Thor for 1,000 years.
Superman can resist being erased from existence, such as tanking Darkseid's Omega beams. Even Retcon and the Time Trapper, both of which hijack and alter timelines, can't touch him. Not because of his powerful mental defenses or healing factor, but because he's a cosmic linchpin in the greater metaverse.
What?
Timelines literally revolve around him.
But let's address the S-shaped elephant in the room. You may have noticed we've covered a variety of Superman eras.
Yeah.
Superman and DC Comics as a whole have gone through multiple retcons.
Yes.
Golden Age, Silver Age, Pre-Crisis, Post-Crisis, New 52, Rebirth, and so on.
It would help to know which one is the main Superman, right? Well, they all are.
Yeah, the latest reboots basically said everything in the main series is kind of canon. Even when he had wacky powers like changing his appearance with a super muscular control. I guess he can still phase through almost anything, even people.
Look, if you really dig into it, this isn't new. Plenty of characters have recalled events from supposedly retcon timelines before.
Yeah, post-crisis Supes did start as less powerful than in pre-crisis, but that was because of the mental blocks.
Though he's not a complete composite, there's so many other Supermen out there.
Future Superman, Big Robot Superman, Commie Superman, Dinosaur Superman.
What?
There's a bunch.
Still,
Dinosaur
new canon
Superman.
has affected his abilities. For example, he and other Kryptonians can effortlessly travel through time. And while Superman's powers stem from the Earth's yellow sun, exposure to a blue star increases them even further. In fact, upon visiting a white star, he attained a whole new level of power.
When that old baldy Lex teleported him to another galaxy, Superman just popped back up, saying space-time has lost its meaning
You
for
said
him.
what the hell?
Literally just said-
Right.
Remember, Superman
Like, what you
defies
mean?
physics.
Like when he used heat vision to restart the universe by making an all-new Big Bang.
We've seen that his universe
he's
is a
gone?
radius of at least 100 trillion light years, but we can calculate a more exact figure.
Oh my God, yeah, he's gone.
This is why Lex Luthor on him every week. He's like, man, come on.
Light years per half second. This means its radius must be over 50 nonillion light years across.
None knew what? That's 31 zeros, and Supes helped make that happen.
Well, about 1/5 of it. That's still immense power, but if you want something bigger, here's the Anti-Monitor blasting Golden Age Superman with all the energy of the antimatter universe. And then Superman, you know,
Punched him so hard, it kickstarted another one of those reboots.
Now, Superman does have weaknesses. There's kryptonite, of course, and exposure to red starlight can fade his powers over time.
Not all at once. He has been able to move planets around while under a red star. So
He's
And
just
everyone
weaker.
knows Superman can't deal with magic. But it's more accurate to say he doesn't have any special resistances to it. He's defeated plenty of magic users before, even Shazam.
Superman challenges the idea that absolute power corrupts
That one looks so
absolutely.
weird, I'm sorry.
He's the
That's the
goodest
CW
good
show.
guy.
Yeah.
But it's
There
good.
is
You gotta check it out.
nuance to being
Okay.
good, even if he is the ultimate
Superman
power
and Lois.
fantasy, unstoppable and incorruptible.
Such as when he took on the World Forger, one of the most powerful reality shapers in all of creation.
Who was in the sixth dimension, crafting a whole new multiverse to replace the one Clark calls home. Who's gonna stop him?
Superman could, and the Forger knew it. So he was trapped on a world with a sun so distant he could never escape. Or so
wow.
the Forger thought.
Instead, Clark found the strength he needed to fly at that sun,
He said, "I'ma
dip
get
through a
to it."
ton of stars, KO the World Forger, and shatter his new multiverse with a single punch. Because that's Superman, a simple solution to all
The kind of
Oh
person
my
to
God.
save a cat from a tree, answer Christmas cards from strangers, and tow hundreds of planets to a new galaxy all in the same day. What's not to like?
Truth and justice has no better champion than the Man of Steel.
All right, who do you have?
All right, the combatants.
I have Superman. Yeah, I know you got Goku. I don't even got it.
Goku.
It's
Thank
Be here, Superman! Come on!
He's gonna be like, hey, Superman, I heard you were strong. Let's fight.
Oh, they boxing already. Look, they ain't even getting to all
Keep
that.
chasing him.
They ain't even getting to all that. They just boxing.
Right, they just started. Ain't no dialogue, it's on sight.
Today's the day. We'll finally settle who's stronger.
Okay.
If you say so.
All right, let's go. Like how they're fighting where nobody can get hurt.
Yep, yeah, I peeped that too just now. The whole universe might get hurt messing with them two though.
Right, it's kind of quaking already.
They just started a
He
forest
making
fire, right?
wildfires. Look.
Give it your all.
He piecing them up.
There you go.
Grabbing them by the
There
cape.
you go. Swing them around. There we go.
I'm doing just fine.
Come on, Sue. Yeah. Super Saiyan. Oh, he went straight into it.
Yep. Yes.
I ain't gonna lie, Superman look like he eating them punches, boy.
He is.
Oh, they out in the,
On out in space. Huh. Wow.
Oops.
Was that the moon?
Well, I guess we can
Yes.
push it back later.
World made of cardboard.
All right, I'll show you just how powerful I really am.
World made of carb. Oh, he
Oh.
punched him so his other.
Different reality could feel it.
Yeah.
Like a job, or
Oh, wow.
Nice. That's dope.
Wow.
That's kind
I
of
like that.
That's
I like
dope.
that. Seeing a different version.
Yes.
Oh, his shirt is off. You know, it's like
Yep.
crazy.
What do
Yep.
you think?
Ultra
That was
instinct.
Awesome. Nice suit.
Oh, thanks. Kryptonian fabric. My mom made it for me.
Ultra instinct. Uh-oh.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Woo!
Wow, it was clean.
That was. So now let's really go at it.
Yeah.
Woo! Cutting down mountains. Whoa.
Dang.
Just destroy the planet, why don't you?
Uh-oh. You said I'm gonna go recharge. Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Nah, bro. Come on, bro.
Wow. Let's go, boy.
Oh! Oh my God! Let's go! Woo! Oh no!
he's cutting through it.
I know. Whoa!
They destroying the universe.
Facts.
It's done. Where's Bears? Is he in heaven?
He's in heaven. They
Is he
did
in
him dirty.
heaven? Oh.
They did him dirty.
Almost had me there.
And then he's in heaven
Actually
talking
pretty
to him.
fun.
Yeah, it sure was. But I'll be stronger next time.
I look forward to it.
Let's go again.
You're on.
As soon as I saw that wowzer, they put the halo on
The
him.
final, indisputable
Knew it.
answer. Who am I kidding? People are going to argue this one forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
So many ways this
They're
battle
going
could
to.
go, especially with all the other continuities.
Yeah, for real. Goku would kick almost every other Superman's ass, except for the main one.
There's a lot to cover, so let's address the 5 categories most.
They gotta go into this
They
one.
got
Strength, both could hit
Alright.
hard enough to break or make their whole universe, or take it in stride, like when Superman got smacked by the whole antimatter universe.
At most, Dragon Ball's universe is 1,505 times larger than our own. But based on the DC Universe's officially established age and rate of expansion, it is 1.6 Vigentillion times larger.
How?
Vigen?
Vigentillion times more than Goku's.
That's
Are these
so
real
hard to reach a
numbers?
number high enough that it just doesn't mean anything anymore. Anyway, Goku's obviously gotten stronger since the Beerus fight, even by billions or trillions of times. He's defeated Jiren, Broly, Moro, and Fu.
But even if we highball Goku by quadrillions or quintillions of times, the gap is just too much. Especially with the World Forger feat. Not even heroes can use it that. Superman takes the edge in strength.
But strength isn't everything. Let's talk speed. Both are obviously way faster than light, but Superman crossed that mega-sized universe of his in seconds and flew faster than infinity.
Makes sense, he can keep up with the Flash, whose speed is so ludicrous
Yeah.
it's unquantifiable.
Don't count Goku out, though. Flying across the entire afterlife in base form and outspeeding Eos's future sight takes some crazy speed.
Fighting Zamasu as an omnipresent merge timeline also implies immeasurable speed.
I don't even know how that was possible. I'm like,
Right.
what?
Transmission and Ultra Instinct could probably keep up.
Maybe. Quantifiably, Superman is faster, but both are immeasurable. The safest bet here is to say they
Tie.
in speed.
Yeah.
Especially when we look at skill. Goku's a martial arts master. He's definitely got better battle instincts. He wants to fight and is dedicated to his training, while Superman
loves
sees
fighting.
training as a means to an end.
Superman's knowledge in pressure point combat and Kryptonian martial arts are impressive, but he's
But
only
Goku-
used them a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be disingenuous to say he's an equivalent master at them.
So
No,
Goku
Goku.
wins in skill,
Okay.
but not
Yeah.
necessarily in experience.
Don't get it wrong, Superman is not a mindless brawler. He's trained with Batman and Wonder Woman. He's even defeated martial arts experts like Cobra without powers.
Goku has spent decades training, but Superman battled Norse demons for 8,000 years.
He's also astonishingly brilliant, like when he reassembled the reality warping miracle machine from memory. Experience obviously goes to Superman.
Okay.
But perhaps less obvious is our last category, powers.
That looked cool though when you
Kai,
did that.
Spirit Bomb,
Yeah.
Mafuba, Instant Transmission, God Key, God Bind. How does Goku not win with those?
In Dragon Ball, Ki is dependent on physical ability, so it's different from magic. God Ki is simply pure Ki, and magic isn't an auto win against Superman anyway, whose greater strength could break out of something like the God Bind.
Mafuba and the Spirit Bomb would take way too long, and Goku's never successfully used a Kai before. Even if he did land it, Superman's impossible to erase from reality. Like, he's taken Omega Beams, which do the same thing as a Kai.
Superman can time travel, countering instant transmission's similar ability from Heroes. And regarding teleporting him to a red star, ignoring the fact that Saiyans can't breathe in space, though Goku's certainly tough enough to withstand a vacuum, instant transmission requires another person to act as a beacon. He can't just warp to any red star.
Even if he did, Superman could simply fly away and find a blue or white star for a supercharge.
And Goku could not pull off the same trick twice, as Superman could phase through his attacks.
So that's it then. Look,
I guess
there's
so.
too many counters, so we take
Hey, bro, we
powers
gonna-
and it's over.
Well,
I want to see like
fine,
I want to
yeah.
see like a video like why Goku should have won. I want to see it.
reaches a broader
People
psyche.
will probably.
They are. They
like that.
100% are.
A whole generation, especially in 90s America, superheroes represented
Spawn.
unproven status quo. Spider-Man, Batman,
Yes.
Captain America rarely change who they are or what they believe in.
The Batman
For a lot of
shows are
people,
fire.
that's tiring, and Superman is an icon of that. Then along came
Yes!
There was a whole
Sailor
other world of
Moon.
ideas and stories.
And you
for
watch it.
experience, and Goku's an icon of that. So are many scenes
wake up.
Others see it as a debate of ideologies and culture. And if that's what's at stake, who wants Goku to lose?
You're sure you're not overthinking this?
It's not our intent, but it does call into question what we're doing. How can people agree with what we take as fact when fiction relies on interpretation? Are we stripping characters of their importance?
That's their way of saying this is all just fake. This is just what we think.
And
What
if
happened?
so, then what's the point?
Because it's fun, Wiz. Damn it, man.
They knew
More
for
than
that one.
way
They knew
to
for this
appreciate
video they had to
something. We're
clarify
having a great
a
time
lot.
talking about awesome characters and slamming action figures together. And that's okay.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm just saying, no matter who you prefer, that battle was super, man.
That's the worst pun.
What? It fits them both.
It's so lame.
I don't see you doing any better.
I do the math. The pun's your job.
Well, maybe if you math as good as I punned, then Goku would have won.
What is wrong with you?
Let's see. Next time. The
Season
finale. Oh, Galactus versus Unicron.
Unicron.
I think that's from Transformers, if I remember. I don't know too much about Unicron.
I don't know either.
But it sounds like Megatron, and it rhymes, so I'm guessing it's for Transformers.
Oh my God.
Galactus versus Unicron. Let's see what's going on. I don't know. I think they might have just saved this for the finale.
finale?
Yeah, because it's Goku versus Superman.
Yeah,
I mean, like, come on.
I was thinking that this was the finale, how they were talking and stuff, but I just love how they try to cover all their bases at the end, and they were just like, you know what?
'Cause we
this
know-
is all based off of fiction, you guys, and with him being like, you know, one of the OGs of anime and stuff like that, and we just trying to like save the world. Who would want him to lose? So we're just saying from like our point and perspective that he may lose this fight, but in yours it may be different. Like it's like
you feel me? They know the backlash was like, look how you did what Goku not
the
boy.
crazy fans about to be in them comments. They already know.
Oh boy.
Cause they ain't never say that for the other ones.
No, this one right here. This is we reacted to it many times before. And it's always been war in those comments,
always
bro.
a war. Like just it's all fiction, y'all. It don't matter.
They can be mad at us. I'm like, I didn't make it. I'm just enjoying it. I didn't come up with the gentillion numbers.
Right.
Okay, I ain't gonna do all this research. Don't get mad at me. I'm just enjoying. Anyway, guys, comment below. Let's
Don't forget to like,
share.